Hi there. Well, welcome back to my sixth and final video clip. Last time we were chatting, we were talking about our internal dialogues being healthy or unhealthy. And I'd like to suggest that if we have an unhealthy, unhelpful, unproductive dialogue going on, it leads us to feeling depleted, perhaps exhausted, perhaps even trapped. A sense of there's no solution, no hope, I'm just stuck. It might even go a little bit further than that. It might be that we end up focusing on the wrong things, that we start focusing on all the things that we have no control over, rather than focusing on the things that we actually can influence. It might also mean that we are focusing on all the things that are in the past and just ruminating all those things that have happened and all the challenges that we've had and all the things that have gone wrong, rather than focusing on what's currently going on in our life right now that actually is working. What might even mean we really focus on the things that we don't have, rather than things that we do have. And so we just have this internal dialogue bemoaning all the things that are wrong in our life instead of being really grateful and accepting and content with the many wonderful things we do have in our life. So welcome to my sixth and final program, which is Resilience. Build the individual. You are all you've got, and it's enough. And like I've done before, I'd like to share one little nugget with you again, and that little nugget is going to be a personal story. I'm confident that this personal story will be something that you'll be able to use in your own life. So several years ago, I had a spinal fusion where my surgeon had to cut the front of my throat to get to the two vertebrae to fuse them. So I'm just pointing out for the record that this is not a wrinkle. This is a scar that I'm very proud of. Now, when I came out of surgery, I could not talk above a whisper. I then went to an ENT who told me that my right vocal cord was permanently paralyzed and would never ever rejuvenate. And so what followed was a series of surgical procedures that were invasive, terrifying, costly, and amounted to me taking a lot of time off work and running my own business that was extremely stressful. I even had full reconstruction done, and even with the aid of a microphone, I had times when I would completely lose my voice, stutter, stammer, all sorts of debilitating effects that a professional speaker trainer doesn't want to have. And as a result of this, I found myself sliding into a pit of self-pity, self-doubt, and fear, till I got to a point where I could barely get out of bed in the morning. The cherry on the top was all the pain that had actually driven me to the surgery came back. So all the pain down my right arm and my right leg returned. So at this point, I hit rock bottom. And I decided I was never going to have another medical intervention. So I decided to get a book on how to heal your back. And the book had all these poses that were based on yoga. So off I went to yoga. And I found myself actually getting better. But not only did I get better, my confidence came back, my strength came back, my power came back. And so I did some research, and I came across this amazing research by Amy Cuddy on power poses and what they can do for you. And I realized that all the time that I've been going to yoga, I'd been power posing. I had been doing Warrior 1, Warrior 2, Sun Warrior. And I read all the research and the science behind this and how it actually changes your whole chemical makeup and your hormonal makeup so that you do feel confident, that you feel okay just to say, this is me, take me as I am. I'm okay, I'm all right. It's not about being arrogant or up yourself or bigger than someone else. It's just the ability to go, this is who I am and I like who I am. And so I'd like to share with you that it's really, really important to make your decisions from a place of power. If you ever find yourself making a decision from a place of fear, it's not going to be a good decision. Step back and say, is this coming from a place of power or a place of fear? Always remember to stay true to your true north, to your overall purpose. Why were you put on this earth? What's important to you? That every minute of every day we're moving towards that true north or away. And I'm confident that when you look at those 6 programs, starting with Prioritize for Purpose, that you'll be able to address a lot of the challenges that we've been talking about. Starting off with what's important to you, what is your role, what is your purpose, both in your personal capacity and your professional capacity. Now, I would love to carry on this conversation with you. It's been so good getting to know you. So please pick up the phone, give me a call, and let's continue to have this chat. And until next time, remember, be bold and be curious.